My game just crashed. Give me a second, I gotta load up again.
Rip.
This guy.
Dylan, do you just take 5 of every item out of the FC chest?
I might have. I could take more if you want.
No, it's just funny. Also, our last submarine's almost at the level to start making money.
Cool. Do we have enough of... Is there a certain point when you just start worrying about like our FC currency or something like that?
So when I started this whole submarine thing, we had around 6,500, or 6,500,000 company credits.
And we have 5.4 million.
We are now at 5.4 million.
Okay, so we don't really need to worry about it.
So we don't really need to worry about it for another few years, but like, if
okay, then I'm not
we exhaust it all in a few years, that's probably fine.
I'm not.
And then we can go find an actual FC.
If it lasts through the end of Dawn Trail, that's pretty good.
I can just have my old leaf mine, then come over the curl to feed it company credits.
I mean, just one person feeding company credits probably isn't much.
I mean, the company credits are not hard to come by.
Are they not?
No, they're not.
What if your entire FC is dead?
My entire FC is dead. I'm the only person in my FC, and I haven't had a single issue with company credits.
Really?
Yeah.
Where do you get them? It's just by doing stuff, right?
Yeah, it's just by doing your roulettes. Doing roulettes, just playing the game.
Okay, well, no one in our FC is playing the game.
Yeah, literally,
it's just the two of us, and we only really log on to raid at the moment and like cap tomes.
Yeah, I have kept a consistent supply where I haven't gone up or gone down.
Really? Okay, we've gone down 1 million company credits since I started doing submarines.
Really? Because I've been stuck at like 600,000. I'll go down to like 500,000 and then go back up to 600,000.
Huh.
So.
Yeah, no, I'm at we started at 6.5 million and now we're at 5.5 million.
Oh, it's because I bought my subs. You probably spend credits crafting subs, don't you?
You don't spend credits to craft subs.
Oh, then I don't know.
You spend credits on the dive credits to like put the sub together once you have the parts, but you have to do that anyway.
Yeah, I do that anyways. Where is PF? There's PF.
could you?
I know I had to close my game and then open 2 copies of the game at the same time to figure out which one would load, and then I had to make sure I closed the correct version of the game.
Excuse me?
Yeah, because it would load up and then it would just be a black screen. And it would fully load in, but it would still be a black screen. So I had to
If
close
you
the
open
game.
up 2 games, it works?
Yeah, one of them works.
Alright. Honestly, not sure. You might want to be dance partnering Tavis.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Yeah. For you, me and Ilya are the same priority.
Tavis
Like, I
pumps
technically
like
have more
crazy.
gear, but Tavis has been doing a lot of damage.
Tavis has been topping
Because Tavis is
both
pure
us.
ADPS, so. Yeah, give it to him. He'll enjoy the big numbers more.
Yes, yes, yes.
I'll have to check what he gives in terms of my gauge as well.
Is the gauge even based off your dance partner?
If you cared about gauge, it'd be on Taylor.
No,
I thought
Wait,
the
no,
gauge
it's
it's
was
better
not.
than
They,
up in
they
our party.
no, they evened it out. It's not based like. I thought it was based off of.
Let's begin,
called?
shall we?
Crits, right?
In
I thought
terms
they
of
evened
priority,
it out.
it is Samurai is top, then you'd have Monk, then you'd have Dragoon and Black.
Well, because before Black Mage was dead last, because of how little cast it got off compared to
Yeah.
something else. Because I know they evened it out.
Out. Cardinals.
I wonder if you can keep up.
Follow.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse the storm. The wind answers my call.
Going counter.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger. They're back on their feet. Let's see if they can stay standing.
I'm just gonna stand here menacingly.
Must have heard, but they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Oh, where did that colossal thing come from?
Blind true.
150.
Away.
Wait. No dots.
Not bad. Not bad. It's scarcely begun.
Your debuff, you said? This yellow. This wind. Second yellow.
My fighting wins.
Is that when you're gonna consistently do tech step there?
Still you stat.
It was a
How
late.
That was
or
like,
early?
yeah, that was pretty
A little
little.
late. Oh.
The earth is mine to command.
If you could like start dancing as it becomes targetable.
Pack of wolves.
Hey, Travis.
Hello there. Yeah, I got you guys know.
Wait for it. Wait
time that.
for it. Heal early.
Goodbye.
The challenger
Oh,
rises
the
again.
cover!
Can they turn this around?
Yeah, but you don't have a tank alive now.
Oh, I'm in danger. Oh no.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Did you damage cap?
Try this.
One. End on one. Yeah, okay, it's cursed because obviously
The
it's
challenger's
not
down.
more DPS was
Is
spread.
this the end?
We got this.
Cardinals.
Easy. Out of the phase. Get Garius in the phase 2, right? Paladin DPS will be.
Yeah, Kai, if possible, if you start dancing right as it becomes targetable after ads.
Okay.
Just line stuff
There
up.
was
I'm-
a thread pretty close to the stack group. I don't know if it was supposed to be there though.
Yeah, so what actually happened there? Do we know?
Because I know a support died, but I don't know if a support got cleaved or if a support got hit by a double.
Because I was like in melee range up here, and then as the beam went off on like from 2 to C,
There
I
was
adjusted back here when my
someone-
spread went off.
Someone in
So
a
if
spot
that scared
they
people, that might
weren't
have been
supposed
it.
to be in. Because there's 3 on one
Who?
line. I don't know.
I was in my spot because mine's typically 8 to 2 for that pattern.
I was in line with Ilya, I'm pretty sure, so...
I can check if we can manage it. It's not.
Was
Look
I
at
wrong?
this clip, then
Wasn't it slide 2 of the raid plan for that pattern?
The low B was safe first, I know that much.
yeah, it was like north of. Yeah, it was. What's it called? Below B and then like in between.
Kai, you need to be on the other.
Slide 1. It was slide 1.
Slide 1. Okay, that's what it was then. I was too far forward and I might have... Yeah, then I cleared someone. That's what it was.
Well, you had 3
There,
on one
there
line.
was nobody. Yeah, there was nobody at C. Is the
No, I
you
was
see-
there. I was right here.
Well, if you look at the picture is sent.
Kai? No, it's not Kai. It is
Right?
Ilya. Yeah, Ilya's supposed to be on C.
Ilya, I'm supposed to be where you are, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah, Ilya
you're
was
supposed to be
here.
right next to Tavis.
Oh. Okay, I was one more marker over than I thought I was.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what happened. Okay. I was actually
That's
over
why I was...
here,
okay,
and
got it.
I thought I was here. Okay. Yep, that does it.
Yep.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
Out. Cardinals.
I wonder if you can keep up.
Away.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
Fenrir's might. I rouse the storm. The wind answers my call.
Go clockwise.
Must have heard, but they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Oh, where did that colossal thing come from?
Fly true!
One. Two.
Follow.
No, my dog.
I think I'll get value.
Not bad.
I almost redone it.
Not
Like
bad.
right at the last second. Oh my god.
We've scarcely begun.
Keep up. First yellow. First green. Yellow. Second green. Third yellow, purple HP. And last green, last green. We go.
Bear my biting wings! Still you stand. How delightful! The earth is mine to command! A pack of wolves!
Follow. Watch the heads.
Try this!
One to one.
Yes, stack. Take care.
Cardinals.
Windfang
Oh no, that was
in
too much for the
Cardinals.
challenger.
I would correct that.
There will be.
They're back on
Give
level.
us.
Let's see if they can stay standing.
Yeah, I'm just standing here.
Angels, guys!
Ow!
The challenger's down.
Yeah, he was just animation locked forever. But yeah, no, that we did back in Moonlight correctly. You just need that to hit at the end.
Yeah, my dead body made it safe at the end.
What do we have for those tremors at the end? Zero.
I can feign.
I have shield samba.
I would honestly just throw everything because I think
Yeah.
the transition. Because there's a cutscene, right?
All right.
Yeah,
So-
you have the scene,
Yeah,
and you
it's
have the
stack
one hit
into
wave
Raid Wide into
and
Enrage, I
UV.
think.
So here's the real question: do we want me to deploy on the stack and just hold it from Moonlight, and then use Seraph on Moonlight, or use Seraph on stack? I think I use Seraph on Moonlight.
Seraph seems better for Moonlight, right? Because Seraph isn't really that good when we're getting constant damage
Yeah.
really quickly, right?
Seraph is good. It's because we each get hit twice, right?
Right.
And there's 2 Seraph shields. So
Yeah, deploy
But-
it where-
how long is it between terrestrial and it doesn't matter. I'll just hold it because we don't need it at terrestrial.
Wait, one sec. For terrestrial rage, do we know what happened?
Was there something wrong?
Wait, did something else happen? Did something else? Wait.
You,
We did
you
that
got
one
clipped
right,
by
right?
the dragon. Yeah,
I think we did it
You,
right.
got,
right.
you,
Yeah.
you took a bunch of damage, then got clipped by a dragon head and died. That's what happened to terrestrial.
Yeah, you just
This
got clipped by
okay.
the head.
I was looking at the picture.
Yeah.
It is posted. It was from a few minutes ago. Never mind.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's
That
like,
was the
wait, did that
first
happen
one.
again? Wait. That's very
Yeah, good,
confused.
good.
Alright, let's get that pattern for Moonlight every time.
That would be nice.
Yeah, 1-to-1.
Let's begin, shall we?
Black Major Proof.
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
Real quick, how many Bailey pieces we get in that quadrant if we're part of the stack? Or we have the stack.
In Cardinals.
I wonder if you can keep up.
Away.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse a storm. The wind
Affect me?
answers my call.
Going clockwise.
Must have heard. But they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Oh, where did that colossal thing come from?
Flying through!
Follow.
Not bad. Not bad. But we've scarcely begun.
Debuff. Yellow. Station. Yellow.
DPS a little on the.
Yellow. Green. Okay.
Bear my biting wings! Still you stand. How delightful! The earth is mine to command! A pack of wolves!
Follows.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
Was it just me, or were all the other DPS in that stack on the wrong side?
Was I?
Like did you guys not get clipped by the laser when it first
No.
went off? Okay.
It was in the
Looks
wrong
there was
I
spot.
a whole
know
bunch of DPS
someone
staying
did.
on the line of it, but I guess
I
maybe
think it was
everyone
Tavis.
moved in
Tavis
time.
died.
Yeah, I'm in the,
That
I was in the
was
wrong spot.
probably me. I probably should have gone. Yeah, I should have been farther north. I should have been north.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I think I went south instead of west.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
Out. Undercards.
There! I wonder if you can keep up.
Away.
That tech window after adds the challenging.
Why?
Because it depends on how fast you guys kill the last ad.
It does, yeah. I mean, that's true of all our 2 minutes, so
Yep.
everything should be slightly different depending on how quickly you kill the last guy.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse a storm. The wind answers
Okay.
my call.
Going clockwise.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
I've been murdered.
As a, why are you all the way behind and not just in between the 2 melees then? Because there's a lot more room in between the melees than directly behind Tim, where Talon is.
I've been following my path every time it worked.
I really felt like I didn't have room there.
Yeah, no, but there's nowhere else Talon could go there.
It is true that in between the melees you'll have a lot more space.
Yeah, like if we're rotating clockwise after, and you're the first spread just afterwards, just wait a second before starting to rotate.
Or just stop
Let's
at
begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
Ow. Cardinals.
That's kind of cool.
I wonder if you can keep up.
Speed, it's as if there's a pack of his follow.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse a storm. The wind answers my
Back
call.
me. Go clockwise.
I do it over here.
Don't mind me.
Must have heard, but they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Oh, where did that colossal thing come from?
Blind true!
Three.
Away.
No thunder, no thunder.
Not bad, not bad. But we've scarcely begun.
Pretty buff. Yellow. Yellow. Green. That's the yellow.
Bear my fighting wings! Still you stand. How delightful! The earth is mine to command! like this.
Fourth.
Cardinal, Cardinal, Cardinal. Windfang. In Cardinal.
Right on.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
Oh, we need help.
Tank
Look at
LB.
me! I don't know about that one.
Good lord!
Yep.
Oh no!
You
that
rotate
was
towards
too much.
rotate towards the cardinal. Try to get towards the black spot if possible.
Honestly, after watching that Arthur's video, I actually don't need the color for the moonlight.
Nice. Any good tips?
You only pay attention to the first two cleaves, and then you just eye the last two.
Correct. Yep. Because you don't care about the last two until after the first set resolve.
Opening your eyes is a great strategy in this game.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
Inner cards.
I brought the bane.
Out.
For that.
I wonder if you can keep up.
Follow.
Regen out.
Some speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
My shields were all really late.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse a storm. The wind answers my
Back
call.
again. Go clockwise.
That's so much better.
Must have heard. But they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Oh, where did that colossal thing come from?
Fly true!
Away.
Not bad. Not bad. But we've scarcely
Sub
begun.
46% free hits.
HP. Careful HP.
The explosion actually doesn't do any damage. It's like 12k.
Yeah, it's just getting it when it's at like 5%.
Oh, you mean careful of head HP? That's what you mean.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're at 25%
I thought you were talking about,
before
like,
the last
healing.
explosion. No.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about healing.
Bear my
Trust the
fighting
healers.
wings. Still you stacked. How delightful.
North.
The earth is mine to command. Pack of wolves.
Step two.
Follow.
Remember to watch for the dragon.
Dragon Head waves, Dragon Head waves.
Thank you for this. Why did I get damage down?
Try this.
One to three.
Oh no, that was too
That's gonna yeah, it's like us.
Yep.
Oh, I'm alive. Oh, no.
Sorry about that.
I'll be right back.
Sorry about that one.
Was I too close to the stack?
No, they
No,
haven't
it
died,
was
so it's
in my dead body.
Spread.
Okay.
They went back to
Spread
being
went on
mean.
top of us.
They're so nice and
Yeah, no, we were very
M1.
good on damage there.
Are we supposed to use a melee LB3 in this?
I mean, you might as well.
You might as well, yeah, you get another LB3.
I was wondering if you keep it for like the start of P2 or something, or do you lose LB or?
I actually don't know. You probably keep it, but I'm not sure there's
I
anything that's really recoverable with LB or LB3.
Well, isn't the first part of this fight the tighter of the check?
Yeah,
I mean,
it is.
looking at
Well,
yeah, just
technically
look at
you
the
wanna
curve
kill it
X2.
before-
They are keeping LB3 for start of P2.
Okay.
We just
Did I
want to
start
kill
plotting?
before that last set of raid wides.
Yeah, you also save your pot till P2.
I don't know about you guys, like the 1 to 3 dodge with the quadrants there. You don't have to like go around into the second quadrant. You can literally just wait for 2 cleaves to go off and cross over, like directly.
Yeah,
to the center.
diagonally.
Yep.
Yeah, I thought I had more time for that. I don't know why. I thought it was like 2 cleave, and then I would have time to move, and then they would restart.
I tried auto-vaunting over there.
I just use swift cast for my heal as I'm moving to make it easier.
Did you want any fizz rangement during that portion?
Save it.
Oh, I want the fizz rangement on the stack after that portion.
Yeah. Save
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
I think
Because
if
you
you
have the
use
wind
your
fang, and then you have the tremor. That's gonna be the hard
yeah,
one.
well, if you can cover, does 15-second make cover the wind fang and the tremors?
Probably not. We'll
'Cause
I'll
I don't
just
know
have
if
to heal
I
it.
died to. Well, I don't know if I died to damage on our first wind fang, or not, or not our first
There's a
wind fang.
wind
But I
fang at
know.
6:05. Tremors last from 6:15 to 6:20.
I think I'm CUing.
Yeah, no, you're.
I'm supposed to CU
Well,
wind
'cause
thing.
I put soil down on so wind fang on the first wind fang. I put soil plus GCD shield. I put soil plus GCD shield on that, and I'm pretty sure I just died.
Yeah,
I
no,
will be-
we actually probably could. If we faint right as the Winter Stone Fang's going out, it will cover the tremors.
Okay.
There's also a raid wide. Oh, the raid wide's 10 seconds after the tremors ends.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
it's either you cover one or you don't
Yeah.
cover.
But we'll
But I
have
would-
both feints there, so it's just a question of who's
Yeah.
going to play.
I will be
If you
spamming.
can,
Also-
improv or Kai, just improv the Wind Fang and then Samba the stacks plus raid wide.
Fun fact: the boss does the tremors and then a raid wide and then enrage. If you kill ads quickly enough, he actually does 2 raid wides before enrage.
My only issue with improving the Stono Wing thing is that like I would have to know where I'm going.
Oh, okay.
And,
Yeah,
and I
don't
have to be
improv
near
that.
everyone.
Yeah.
That sounds super sketch.
Then do that.
I
for,
can
then do it on
improv
stack.
the moonlight, like the moonlight itself, at least the first part of it.
Yeah.
If everyone
Yeah.
groups up before it.
We just do it on the stack. Just like the group stack afterwards then.
The
Just to
tremors.
give us more, yeah. Or yeah, because then there's a hot as well going through, helping us keep everyone topped up. I think that's good. Unless ever
'Cause
you
I can-
wanna.
I can probably just improv the beginning and then shield Samba the second half of the stack leading into the raid wide.
Yeah.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
Hidden? Undercards?
I wonder if you can keep up.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
Can you move something off?
With Fenrir's might, I rouse the storm. The wind answers my
Affect me?
call.
Clockwise? Oh, fuck. No,
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
I tried something different. I shouldn't have tried something different.
Oh, did you try delaying your heals by 1 GCD?
I tried delaying the
Impressive.
neutral sec, the sun, to the second half of it, so we covered all of it.
Oh, it'll cover it. Sunshine is like.
I think it covers all of it.
Yeah, it covers.
But I was
all
trying
of
to hold the CU longer.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising
Don't
ways.
worry, no one important does.
Oh, where did that colossal thing come from?
Fly true.
Okay. Goes there. Of course.
Yeah, he said away. He went away. He's just listening.
As
Solid.
fuck.
Not bad. Not bad. But we've scarcely begun.
Kai, if your 2 minutes are delayed like that, everyone else's are too, so it doesn't matter.
Still you stand. How delightful. The earth is mine to command. A pack of wolves.
You're not here, Kai.
I should have thrown this out.
Way
Out.
Watch the heads. Oh,
The
no.
challenger rises again! Can they turn this around?
The revolutionary or stuff like that. Anyone dead, I think is
Alright.
GG.
I'm really bad at identifying my safe spot, like...
For the first set or second set?
Second set. When they're, when I have a spread in the second set. and
In
then
the
the
second
movie's
set,
actually-
it's you should always stand on a clone. You're just standing on a
Yeah.
clone.
Well, like, you're either at D or at 4.
You're at 4 or D, whichever one has a clone on it.
Yeah.
Got it, okay.
Wait.
I think I went
Is
too
it
far
4D?
that time.
Is
Yeah,
it
no,
4D?
Sort of.
Oh, it's
Kind-
Sort of, yeah.
between.
Kai will be
This
1 or
general
D.
vicinity.
Kai is 1 or D, yeah.
You
You're
can just look
4.
at
Oh,
D.
yeah, yours aren't
Traylon.
exactly
You look
on-
at D, and you're left of D or right of D.
He's never right of D.
No, he's no.
No.
Because the
Type
groups A
5
or 2. Groups A
Type
or
5
2.
is literally.
No,
on the
it's
right
left
of D.
or right of 4, not D.
No, he's
Yes,
right
left
of
or right
D.
of 4.
D is
Really?
literally right of D. Look at the
Okay,
But
slide.
he's never
Type
left.
Type
He's
five,
never
one.
left.
Okay, he is either here
right.
or here.
Yeah.
Which
Okay.
you're in the purple range behind a
Here, here.
clone. That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Okay, yeah.
Done.
I think we're good. I think we're good.
Look for purple.
Sorry.
No over explaining. We're good. And then you always rotate for the green heads.
Yeah, I know that part.
And throw piercing talon.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the moon in his own lair?
Out. Inner cards.
I wonder if you can keep up.
Follow.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of them.
Oh, I won't watch that.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse a storm. The wind answers
back
my
in.
call.
Don't counter.
Yeah, where you just put subsign was from just covered everything.
Yeah.
Death must have heard, but they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Where did that that colossal thing confront?
Why, true.
Away.
Not bad. Not bad. We've scarcely begun. Bear my fighting wings! Still you stand. How delightful! The earth is mine to command! Pack of wolves!
Watch the heads. Follow.
Heads.
Thanks for that call out.
You know what the heads remind me of now? Those stupid angels from P12.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, you're so right.
stop!
You're so right.
Try this!
The challenger's down!
I don't know.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
A spider just landed on my desk,
Ow.
and I don't know where it came
Jeez.
from. That's arachnophobia. This is, not good.
I wonder if you can keep up.
Away.
APS doesn't
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
Fenrir's might. I rouse the storm. The wind answers
me?
my call.
Going counter.
You must have heard, but they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Oh, where did that colossal thing come from?
Fly true!
Follow. Ah, fuck. God damn it.
Not bad. Not bad. But we've scarcely begun.
No!
That is green!
That fucking
Okay, give me a
hitbox, I
second.
hate the hitboxing.
I do not know where this spider is. That was terrifying, y'all.
I hate that hitbox so
It's a
much.
big spider? Or just this
Huh?
teeny one?
Not humongous, but like also not tiny. It just like rappelled down like right in front of my computer.
Amazing.
I have. Oh, I found it. I hate them so much.
I need a bear back.
Spider killed, I think. Unless there's more of them.
Damn, spiders actually help you get rid of
I-
other bugs.
I know. I don't have other bugs in my third floor apartment, and I have arachnophobia. I, this shit sucks.
Going back.
Okay.
Thanks for the tweet, Ted.
Oh god, I just saw it. Now I hear it.
Oh, yo, yeah. My friend just sent me that video like 5 minutes before raid.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the Lord in his own lair?
Out. Undercards.
There! I wonder if you can keep
Follow.
up.
speed. It's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse the storm. The wind answers my
Recommend?
call.
Clockwise?
Oh no! That was too much for the challenger! They're back on their feet! Let's see if they can stay standing! Must have heard. But they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Oh, where did that colossal thing come from?
My truth!
No. That's actually as I was in for the fall.
Is this the
What the fuck?
Away.
The challenger, rise it again! Can they turn this around?
Look at that beautiful X card. Just sitting there.
Alright, that's gonna pop. 30 seconds.
Not bad.
Top to the
Not
odds.
bad. But we've scarcely begun.
That was gonna pop. Killer? Kidding?
It's not gonna pop.
You have no full notes. That's in yellow.
Bear my biting wings! Still you stand. How delightful! The earth is mine to command! Pack of wolves!
Back two.
Follow. Knights after.
Try this.
124.
Heads. Integrate.
And then the
Wind. In.
Our cards. That does need some in.
See.
Did
Spider
you
was
not
coming
get
off
hit by
cooldown.
that Yubis? Did you just slay?
There was not a feint on there.
Yeah, there should have been. That's my bad.
See, you
Okay.
just. I need to see
So
you
if you're
earlier.
fainting, you would need to do it the last second, because then it'll catch the stack too.
Oh, yeah,
that
you were
fucked
off
up
to the
my
side,
twos
Yubis.
then.
Yeah, I was on.
Yeah, no, and
I
right
knew
is
I
the
was
job too. If you can't do that,
I
then
can.
just do it beforehand then, and then I'll feint the stack.
Okay.
Yeah, all we had was Heart of Light.
I should have. We didn't have elimination. It was on cooldown for like.
Is that physical? Windfang, not physical?
If Windfang's physical, then yeah, it's useless. Never mind.
It might not be. I don't know.
It's useless because unless I save Swift Cast there. So right now I'm Swift casting a shield between the two Moonlight hits. What I'm thinking is I save the Swift Cast for before Wind or Stone Fang for a heal instead of Swift casting a heal in between the two, if that makes sense. So that way we have a shield.
No, it's magic.
It's magical?
I think.
Well, I mean, I'll see it right here whenever we get this first pull if it's magical or physical. Because
Nope,
the very
physical.
first mechanic.
Physical.
Yeah.
Yeah, C was.
Because that's the
off.
only thing I have
The
there
stack
that
is
I
magic
can.
for some reason.
I needed to see you earlier on the previous
Alright,
mechanic.
then I'll illume the back then.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, that was too early. Fuck. Well,
I'll just use some of my fairy
Let's
stuff.
begin,
I
shall
don't
we?
use any of my fairy stuff at the beginning of the pull. So,
Can the challenger depict them both in his own lair?
yeah, sorry it's gonna go off early.
we got Veil, we got Cure.
It was
Wall.
weird.
In. New cards.
No, that is magic.
It's magical.
What did I see that?
I wonder if you can keep up.
Away.
You just get hit by one of the lions.
I was still alive. I was looking at the battle log forever.
Out the way.
My bad.
The challenger's down! Is
Damn,
this
I
the
couldn't
end?
make the jump. Big sad. Is anyone potting yet or no?
I've been botting.
Yeah, I'm fighting everybody.
You don't have to ask me.
Let's begin,
I
shall
have not
we?
been potting yet. No.
I think the
Maybe
second
Paul's
pot
skill
comes
pull
out
right now to get
during
PG,
after our ads.
No, I think we hold second pot and the PGs we get 2 pots on the PG.
Yeah, but for now,
Well, I think
care about
the,
sneak peek.
I think the last pot is up before the phase ends.
In. Cardinals.
So we can do 2 pots during this.
I
first
wonder
phase.
if you can keep
Away.
up.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
Oh, I was like, nah, it's too close.
I'm not sure if that was me or not.
The challenger's down!
That kind of
Is this
was
the
a little
end?
late.
It is potentially both.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you get hit by the other part of Wind Fang, the in-out part, that's physical.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own
Also, I still have Dance Partner.
Oh.
Ow. Air cards?
I wonder if you can keep up.
Follow?
such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse the storm. The wind answers
Okay.
my call.
Going clockwise?
At least I know those AoEs are super weak.
Must have heard. But they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Oh, where did that colossal thing come from?
Fly true!
Wait. One.
The challenger's down!
Away.
Is this the end? They're back on their feet. Let's see if they can stay standing.
I don't have solo for the first hit.
Not bad, not bad. But we've scarcely begun.
Well, I didn't have solo for the first hit for the last hit.
I'm no.
I wasn't either.
Brain was on the help of the party, not on my position.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
Ow. Cardinals.
I wonder if you can keep up.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
Fenrir's might. I rouse a storm. The wind answers
Okay.
my call.
The counter.
Must have heard, but they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Oh, where did that colossal thing come from?
My truth!
Follow.
Not bad. Not bad. But we've scarcely begun.
Yellow. Yellow. Careful, green HP. That's green.
You call him HP.
Not 100
Did, wait, did Gibbous and the other side both get a spread marker?
Yeah, but I'd already
Just-
crossed through.
No, it's because you crossed through after the spreads were assigned.
But I crossed through like at the bare minimum time to get in.
That means,
Like
that means
the-
the yellow was late.
Because I was about to say, I went as soon as I could cross, I crossed.
Yeah. Because I saw the spread marker got assigned to you right as you moved to go across through.
Still you stand.
You made it work.
Yeah, I was like, okay, I'll just keep going. Away from the group.
The earth is mine to command. A pack of wolves.
Away.
The head after.
Okay. Don't worry about healing. This is slowly about to go up.
Try this.
Davis.
I was convinced I had the marker on me.
Challenger's down! Is this the end?
Oh man.
I guess I was very stacked up on top of someone when they started. I was convinced that she was on me.
I lost a 33%.
Yeah, it's really hard to tell when everyone groups up really early whether you have a stack or a spread on you.
Yeah, because you can't have cast times, you can't do the
If
jump.
so, we can have one person call out the starting quadrant, one person call out the ending quadrant, one person call out who has stacks and spreads at the start. If we want to do it that way. So if someone wants to just literally say like DPS stack or support stack.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot to keep track of there.
Let's just do it again.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
If I do a call up, can I do it solely on the, like, just say for the DPS?
It's up to supports if that would be helpful.
Well,
or
cards.
not.
I wonder if you can keep up.
Away.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse a storm. The wind answers my
Perfect.
call.
Clockwise.
Must have heard, but they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Oh, where did that colossal thing come from?
My troop!
Follow.
Not bad. Not bad. We've scarcely begun.
Good enough. Yellow.
dead. How delightful. The earth is mine to command. A pack of wolves.
Follow.
Contest after.
I got him. Okay.
Try this.
4. 42.
DPS stack.
It's
The
over.
challenger's down! Is this the end?
Oh no.
So you want to group up right near the middle, and then as soon as the second cleave goes off, just cross.
Is that what I was just?
Yeah, Kai was
Favors?
just a little slow to cross.
Yeah, right when the stacks and spreads go off, you just group up right in the middle.
Okay.
And if it's not moving directly across, just wait for one crew to go off and move in the right.
I'm still gonna wait for 2.
Okay. Oh yeah, break time.
It's always safer to wait for 2 because even if the one's right next to you, it might be the one getting cleaved by the second slice.
And if you haven't looked at P2, go ahead and just kind of look at it. Gaze at it.
Does anyone need any tome materials for crafting shit, by the way? I'm almost capped.
I mean, just pots.
Yeah, that's the only tome material that's required, like, for uncapped. Unless you're talking about like scripts.
No, I'm talking about capped
scripts.
tomes. I'm almost capped on my heliometry.
Yeah, it's just the dichromatics.
Okay, can buy a bunch.
Oh no, do I need to make more repair kits? Oh,
Yeah, I'm almost out too.
I do need to make more repair kits. Do I have the stuff to make more repair kits?
Yeah, I just stock up on the dark matter clusters because you can just buy the grade 6 dark matter from your NC
From your
house.
yeah, that's exactly what I need. That's what I ran out of. Like I have a whole bunch of the ones I buy off the market board.
You said dichromatic compound?
Yeah.
Alright, I have 80 of it. Who wants
Is
it?
everyone potting? Slash, does everyone
I
have
have not
Uh,
been, no.
I started potting my opener. I don't know if I'm supposed to pot a second time in this phase.
I just started potting on the last couple pulls.
I'll probably start potting now.
Yeah, we need pot.
Are we supposed to pot a second time in phase 1 or not?
I don't know.
How long is phase 2? That's the real question.
6 minutes. 7:18 in rage.
7:18. 4:30. Yeah, you can only get one pot in phase 2 if
You don't pot at the beginning.
it's... Well, no. I'm saying if the entire phase is 7 minutes and 30 seconds, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you get 2 pots.
No, you get one pot. Because the pot's 4:30.
Yeah, so you
Right?
use it once and then you have 4 minutes and 30 seconds so you can use it again.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay. Never mind.
As long as you're
I was
using it at the
doubling
beginning.
I was like,
too.
I was like, oh yeah, no, you get one pot because there's 4 minutes, and then it. I was like, yeah, the next pot's at 8 minutes. So I was like, yeah, that's how math works. But yeah, you should get 2 pots. And wait, what's the length of phase 1 then?
648.
Let me disable endurance. I'm making my Magitech repair materials.
I see that. I'll trade you for some Magitech repair material.
I need to get all of them. You know what I mean? Cause I have 2 pluses, right? I have cause my FC.
Oh yes, they cost a shit ton to repair.
Yeah, they cost like 8 to repair per.
Wait, what is it? Is it WSUC plus plus?
No. So
Or-
my old FC, like he's a friend of mine, right? Caleb, and he decided that he went all in on subs and bought a full modified shark submarine, not realizing that the sub had to be level 50 to be able to use modified parts.
Okay.
So we just had a full modified shark chassis that I had been using because he was one of those rich people that was like gill capped,
Sure,
right? So he didn't care about buying, dropping 50 million on one full submarine, right? But yeah, no. Yeah, that's why I have the modified parts, and then I just use the add-on to tell me what other parts I needed to be able to do the runs. That's why one of my subs takes 25 hours to complete, rather than 22 and a half.
And you said
I
it
just haven't.
becomes more profitable to like change what you're doing at
105.
105.
Yeah.
I think my house is 97 right now.
Yeah, it's unless you're like actually like going to the new areas and like leveling like that way.
I haven't
the
even
high level.
discovered any areas past level 85 because as soon as they've hit 85, I've just stopped sending
Yeah.
them out there.
I'm still on the 3rd map as well.
Yeah.
So
Are there more maps?
I think there's a 4th map,
Okay.
but I don't know. I stopped at the 3rd map too. Because let's see, what is it? Mog ship is what it's called. Mog ship. Submarines. Yeah, there's one. Wait. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. And I'm still in the Sea of Jade. But I like how they put the most profitable part. Yeah.
You don't actually have to give me any Magitech repair materials. I was kidding.
There's your one material.
Okay, thanks. Nice place you got here.
Yeah. It's whatever I had in my inventory that I put in there.
I don't think I even have private chambers in my NFC house.
Yeah, it was an empty room for a while. But I did make it so that all of my my manservants are Namazus. All my vendors. Also, the new Destiny thing is actually pretty good.
Which
I've
new
only been
Destiny
played
thing? Just
the
like
heresy
new
stuff.
Heresy stuff? Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I've heard
not.
Oryx had a good voice actor.
Yeah,
Except they, you know what they didn't do? Voice act everything. It's just kind of broken on some of them.
Isn't the voice actor strike still going on?
Yeah, so like Zivu Arath is not voiced.
Oh, that's a shame. It feels like an important one.
Yeah, and Sloane also, like sometimes just her voice is there and sometimes her voice isn't there. I mean, I get why the voice actors are going on strike, because I would go on strike too. But
It's a really weird situation because like it's not even just about the union strike. It's about like other people that saw the union strike as a good time to strike as well.
yeah, well, I mean, it's because like big game publishers like Activision, right? So the unions are saying, hey, you can't record our voice and then use AI
Right,
to
right.
generate new voice lines in your games without paying us, pretty much. Because that's what
Design-
Activision wanted to do. Is Activision wanted to record snippets and then have AI build all the dialogue so they didn't have to pay voice actors, and then they could just keep using those snippets without paying royalties. So they would use somebody's voice in one game and then use it in a different game, but because they already paid for the snippets and not, they didn't have to pay the voice actor 2 times, they only had to pay them once. Type thing.
I remember that being a thing because I know when Lance Reddick died, like people were worried that like Bungie was going to use AI to keep Zavala's voice the same.
Yeah. I'm glad they didn't.
Yeah, whoever did Zavala did a really good job.
Yeah, no, it's also the artifact mods this tier, or not tier, but this season kind of cracked. Not gonna lie.
What's the champion mods? That's the most important thing.
It's Trace, Overload Trace, Glaives. I think Unstoppable Glaives. I actually don't know what it is, because my build just kind of deals with everything without actually having to have like a specific mod in for it. I know it's sidearms as well, so rocket assisted sidearms.
I assume it's for barriers.
Yeah. But there's so many ways to proc volatile rounds in the artifact as well. Strand has had a huge buff. Threadlings are amazing. Threadling Warlock claps. Arc also is very, very big.
I don't know. I'm a bit. I got really sad when they nerfed the levitate.
Yeah, I know. What is it? It's a prismatic hunter build where you do like this. You're kind of permanently invisible type thing where you have your like super empowered melee, kind of like the like the warlock and
Yeah,
the titan consecrate.
Yeah.
It's like that.
Something something assassin.
Yeah.
Oh, stylish executioner.
Yeah, something like that, and then you have like the invis thing, so you're just like popping in and out of invis, murdering everything.
I hate that. I remember stylish executioner.
It's weird how the what's it called? The best builds for both Titan and Warlock is Consecration. Because Warlock has Arc Consecration.
If I remember specifically, you use the powered. I forgot what the stasis melee for Hunter that throws the shuriken.
Yeah.
But you have stylish executioner as one of your modifiers, and all you do is just dodge, throw shuriken, kill, go invis, dodge, throw shuriken, go invis, and that it just repeats.
Oh hey, I didn't notice Hector made his M7S guide.
Mm-hmm. What
So
did
I
he
guess
do?
all of PF is doing Kindred uptime for seeds in part 1. Thanks,
Oh,
Faber.
okay.
For P2, he instead of just nitpicking when he literally just listed all of the strats for the second
Oh,
platform.
that's not all. Trust me. He listed 3 of them.
And I think in the comment section he says he really hates Billy Billy.
I mean,
It's not great.
it's not great. We did it because we knew how to do it, but honestly, I'm open to swapping that later.
There's one with the static positions as well.
He reckons locked seeds, whatever that is.
Also, the area denial frame, grenade launchers that they came out with, like the newer ones.
The wave frame, or is it a new
No.
frame?
The
Oh,
area
have you-
denial frame.
Area denial frame. It's
Oh.
basically Wither Horde on a legendary. They made Wither Horde a legendary.
Oh, good.
Sedge.
Uh,
I wish they would come out with like something new, like the rocket, like sidearms, because that was a really great like.
I don't know what you're talking about. These
Bungie knew
are
somehow.
like the in Vesper's host, right? There's a the area denial frame, void, and then you can give it volatile rounds. And so everything in your thing procs volatile rounds, and then they explode on each other because you don't need to proc it again.
Sounds
It
like
just
Wither
keeps
Horde with
building
extra
volatile.
steps.
I know. Right?
Yeah.
I
It
mean,
works
how
so
many
well
kills I
with
have. Do you know how many kills I have in my Wither Horde? That was glued to my inventory for like
yeah.
from Season of Arrivals all the way until almost like through Lightfall, I think.
I hate that the catalyst is like connected
Auto-loading.
to PvP.
Oh, you did have to do a little bit of PvP for the Catalyst class, didn't
Yeah,
you?
because you had to get kills with Wither Horde in
No,
PvP.
you didn't. It's kills
No,
with
it is
grenade
grenade
launchers.
launchers. That's why
Just
I
grenade
just brought out the mountaintop.
I'm pretty sure I got mine in Mayhem,
Okay.
but that was like back when it first came out. I don't remember anymore.
Yeah, I just use mountaintop in fighting line.
That was back during Shadowkeep.
I just gave up on it. I say that, but I got malfeasance catalyst.
Yeah.
I still haven't got malfeasance though. I still have to play Gambit. Gambit.
Hey, I have the Dredgen title somehow, despite barely playing any Gambit ever.
That reminds me of Evelyn.
Oh yeah, what was the answer on my potting a second time in this phase?
I mean, if we want to make the DPS check in CP2 for the first time, sure. But
Yeah.
after we are consistent P1, I don't think we're supposed to.
Yeah, because I think P1 is short enough so you can't get the pot in the beginning of P2.
Yeah. Second pot window
Um,
is like at the last 2 minute P1.
Were
Wait,
you
we
guys
send-
okay with the call out for Moonlit?
Yeah.
It was fine with me.
Can we send
Okay.
2 minute at the end?
Yes, I think they'll be back up.
The pot deal.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
Well, either way, I think we just send them right now.
Dead? Under Cardinals?
I wonder if you can keep up.
Such speed, it is yet that attack of him.
With Fenrir's might. I rouse the storm. The wind
Back immune?
answers my call.
Clockwise.
Must have heard, but they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Oh, where did that colossal thing come from?
Fly true!
Away.
Not bad. Not bad. But we've scarcely begun.
Debuff. Yellow. Second yellow. Second green. Yellow. Wild.
Bear my fighting wings! Still you stand. How delightful! The earth is mine to command! Pack of wolves!
Follow.
Head. Everyone's already traumatized by the heads.
Absolutely. Or you could be.
Try this!
Or on two.
And double one.
DPS spread.
Yes, stack.
We're going to go to a cardinal apple.
Hey. Out. Jump ahead of cards.
Mid.
Oh no! That was too much for the challenger! The challenger rises again! Can they turn this around? The challenger's down! This is
Alright.
the end?
My CU does not come up for the.
We were missing a decent amount of stuff there, and
You're missing 2 people
player.
in the stack.
And
No,
my
no,
Adel
I'm saying
didn't
CU
take
for the
his.
Wolves Reign. Or, no,
Yeah, we're fine on that.
Long enough.
Windfang.
Rage Frog.
Yeah,
Because
we're fine. Davis, did you die to damage or did you die to?
It was on my spot.
Oh, okay.
then I probably will hold CU for the tracking trimmers,
Yes.
for at least the start of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, as soon as those yellow dragon heads go off
Let's
there
begin,
for
shall
the
we?
Winter Stone, you can just cross straight through the middle if you need to.
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
It's definitely going to be a spot where I like thin more.
Out. My cards.
I wonder if you can keep up.
Hollow.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse a storm. The wind answers my call.
Going counter.
Must have heard. But they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Oh, where did that colossal thing come from?
Fly true!
Three. Three.
Away.
Not bad. Not bad. We've scarcely begun.
Frida. Yellow. Green.
Still you stand. How delightful. The earth is mine to command. A pack of wolves.
Away.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
Guys, and it was just death to laser or something.
Feeling quick by some.
Don't know why I thought I had a spread there, but I did.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
In. Air cards.
By the way, without me having dance partners, I might want to be giving Talon melee cards.
I wonder if you can keep up.
Away.
Some speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse a storm. The wind answers
beam?
my call.
Clockwise.
Sorry.
The challenger's down! Is this the end? Oh no! That was too much for the challenger!
Would you believe another spider fell from the ceiling, this time directly onto my mouse?
Figure that out.
What is wrong with your apartment?
This is the first time this has ever happened.
It's mad you killed its mom.
Anyway, it's dead.
Yeah, do you want to check like your ceiling or see where they're coming from?
I guess I should.
I finally gave Arrow the Yibis. I'm gonna forget every now.
Seeing any
From now on.
cobwebs?
Yeah.
I always mean to give you Arrow for the fucking stack. I just keep forgetting.
Are you always stopping at 2
Yeah.
for your AoE?
Let's
Okay.
begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
In. Cardinals.
Yeah, what the hell? Sounds pumpkins.
I wonder if you can keep up.
Hollow.
him.
That's what I got.
You cursed them.
My bad.
Oh dear, the temperature's fallen out.
I swear every Windfang pole is completely cursed.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse a storm. The wind answers my call.
Counter.
Must have heard, but they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Oh, where did that colossal thing come from?
Fly true!
Oh wait.
Not bad. Not bad. But we've scarcely begun.
Keep up. Yellow. Green. Yellow. Blue. Yellow.
Bear my biting wings! Still you stand. How delightful! The earth is mine to command. Pack of wolves!
Split up two. Follow.
You might as well send them already.
Got it.
Try this!
Fine. It's okay.
Good.
DPS spread.
Waving cross.
Okay.
Cardinal.
Out. Cardinals. Mid.
Out.
That's all I have.
Oh wait, another raid. Alright.
I think that's a
This has gone on
No.
long
no,
enough.
it's another raid.
Victory!
So,
Well, it-
so
it is. You
basically
can
the
find
way
it.
it works is if we kill ads quickly enough, we get an extra raid fight at the end.
Right.
I mean, I still think we would have left a raid there, but
Yeah.
Oh my god, that last head, like, that's scary.
that, yeah.
Yeah. I'm literally, I get to the spot, GCD shield, Fey Blessing. GCD shield, Indom. GCD shield.
Yep.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
In. Cardinals.
I wonder if you can keep up.
Follow.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse a storm. The wind
Back
answers
him in.
my call.
Counter.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
Just landed next to the tower.
Yeah, me and Iz were walking at the same time, and I thought I had the tether from that dragon.
Gotcha.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
In. Inner cards.
I wonder if you can keep up.
Away.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse the storm. The wind answers my call.
Going clockwise.
Must have heard, but they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Oh, where did that colossal thing come from?
Blind truth!
Follow.
Not this B1.
Forget music.
Not bad. Not bad. But we've scarcely begun.
Let's go.
Bear my fighting wings! Still you stand.
Probably gonna get second
How
AoE.
delightful! The earth is mine to command! A pack of wolves!
As I sleep.
Was it just hit by a laser?
Yeah. If I'd moved at the same time, I would do. I'm sorry.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat them both in his own lair?
Out. Any cards?
There! keep up.
Away.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of them.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse a storm. The wind answers my
Affecting
call.
it. Go clockwise.
You must have heard, but they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Oh, where did that colossal thing come from?
Fly true!
Follow.
Better get a damage down. Some other people are clearly pumping.
I was about to say.
Not bad,
By other people, you
Not
mean
bad.
Tem.
but we've scarcely
I don't know.
begun.
Maybe probably not just him.
Check debuffs.
Last time.
Hello. Queen. Yellow. Green. Yellow. Diamond.
Oh god, when we get this is just a nightmare.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think we just hold for a year and a half.
Bear my biting wings! Still you stand. How delightful! The earth is mine to command. Pack of wolves!
Follow.
this!
One.
DPS spread.
Going to what?
Three.
Rotate.
Oh.
In our cards.
The challenger's down!
Hit.
Is this the end?
Okay. Healer LB.
They're back on their feet. Let's see if they can stay standing.
Left. Ow.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
What happened there?
There's also one spread that was like, you had like keep pixel left for like the staff marker to be safe.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
I wonder if you can keep up. Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
Out. Ender cards.
I wonder if you can keep up.
Follow.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse a storm. The wind answers my call.
Go counter.
Must have heard. But they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Oh, where did that colossal thing come from?
Fly true!
I like how my shields didn't even break on Aelia from
Away.
the damage thing.
Doesn't break from what?
Whenever he cuts the towers, it does it raid wide. So Minetsu put up like shields with
Oh yeah, it doesn't do very
neutral,
much.
yeah.
I'm not fainting it.
Yeah,
Not
so
bad.
he still had like a
Not
sliver
bad.
of a shield left.
But we've scarcely begun.
Rita. Yellow. Green.
I need double flip. Yes.
Yellow. Green.
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 As a
Doing a full loop there.
Bear my biting wings. Still you stand. How delightful. The earth is mine to command. Pack of wolves.
Rotate. Follow.
Push the heads after.
Oh, no, that was too much for the challenger.
Oh.
Need those guys.
it's over.
Did you just add a damage?
No, I did die damage, but I clipped myself. I moved in too fast on the howling fight, like the dash attack across,
Got it.
and then as it tried to save me, I had no Aether Float, no Swift Cast, so. It's my
I
fault.
thought that would have been enough.
Also,
Sad.
yeah, no, so did I. I thought that we were good. If it also, I don't know if it applies to all the DPS, but me and you, as it, we always have the same swap in ad space.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
if I'm third swap, you're third swap. So we're never on the same side.
Yeah.
We're only on the same side for like a little bit.
Yeah.
Sure,
But
I
we
think that
never
only
stay
applies
on
to
the same
healers
side.
because the DPS are all intermixed.
Yeah.
Well, that and there's twice as many DPS as there are healers, so the only time they can is if both healers swap.
Yeah, I guess they did that on purpose because it would be kind of annoying if healer had to cross the other didn't, and both healers were on one side for one of the stacks.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
In. Inner cards.
There! I wonder if you can keep
Away.
up.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse a storm. answers my call.
Hi guys.
Hi.
How consistent is that dodge?
Ever since Ezra said that he does the thing at 2, it's been very consistent.
Oh, so it's based off other SS goes right there.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Must have heard. But they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Oh, where did that colossal thing come from?
Fly true!
Two.
Yeah, shield definitely not.
Follow.
Not bad. Not bad. But we've scarcely begun.
Feet Circle. Okay.
Bear my fighting wings!
I felt bad because I saber danced it as you said to hold.
Still you stand.
Dude, same.
It was at 1%.
How delightful! The earth is mine to command.
First thing, careful as I'm pressing Xenoglossy. Yep.
A pack of wolves!
Away. Tank.
Try this!
Two.
Or PS deck.
Cardinals.
Out.
Intercards.
Intercards. Out. Intercards. Knit. P2s. Nuts.
Right. Another right back. Got him. Thank fuck.
I also
like-
wanted to
Probably
go
didn't even need
with
Remember
the-
your
Yeah.
light party spread,
I need more power.
and then
Fenrir's
it's
definitely
on the line
might.
for the
tank,
ultra
healer,
power.
range, melee.
Egads! The rings be destroyed and they fallen below!
It's immediate move, right?
Yeah, it's immediate.
Yeah, just wait for the portals to be activated. Honestly, it's on the lock.
Well, yeah, just go standard.
Tell me not to jump to
They
platform
moved to
5.
floating death traps! How will they fight with so little room?
I guess not.
Now I fight with everything I have. Prepare yourself.
Conga. Conga.
There's no escape.
Watch out.
Will you be able to stay on your feet?
It's good.
I will rend all asunder.
Oh, I walk on a portal. I got a fight. Nope. That happened.
That's definitely a damage now.
Oh, it was a half, yeah.
Oh no! That was too much for the challenger!
We're just saying here.
And those are unums, by the
The
way.
challenger's down! Is this the end?
Come on, Travis, bait it. You baited the moon cleaver.
I got his ass. Alright, good job on finally reaching P2. Never like it's simply a P1, but we're getting there.
Yeah, I think that was either a pot or an LB3 situation, right? Where to get to the
For
next
what?
phase? To get to phase 2, right? Like
I
we could have done
used
it
the second
without.
pot and I used an LB3 there, but we
So yeah,
overkilled it.
I
Yeah.
didn't pot the opener, and I did use my pot at the end.
Okay. Well, no, I was just saying like we could have theoretically killed with just an LB or just the pots. That's what I was
Yeah.
trying to. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
okay.
This was a crazy unlucky overrate.
Oh yeah?
I had 8% crit on Despair and 15 on Xeno.
Alright,
just
so
bang
after
right
the
there.
heroes blow, it's another ultraviolet
Yeah, it's to go back to your
Let's
platform. and-
begin, shall we?
and Conga. Okay.
Exact same.
Can the challenger defeat them?
Yep.
His own
Terrible part about not having a door boss is that I don't get the 16th second.
Never 16 seconds. You don't want it anyway, trust me.
Inner cards.
I wonder if you can keep
Follow.
up.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse a storm. The wind answers my call.
Counter.
menacing ways.
Oh, where did that colossal thing come from?
Fly true!
Away.
Not bad. Not bad. But we've scarcely begun.
About. Yellow. The late triple thing. The whip. Second yellow. Green. Second green HP.
Bear my fighting wings!
Why is it just us that can get played
And
though?
you stacked.
Why I had to I used the left turn on myself and
Oh,
dumped the
okay.
group.
Got it.
I was like,
My-
oh shit, why are we getting so low? Why are we getting so low?
My
Yeah,
Samba
no,
wasn't
my-
up for the first 2 hits.
Macros.
Oh.
Pack of wolves!
Rotate. Away.
Heads.
Bullshit.
Got light speed for Kai. Cool.
Try this!
One.
DPS spread.
Okay. Out. Cardinals.
Oh, I was in the wrong spot. I killed.
Oh, it's not in my
That was
fucking...
too much for the challenger.
Wait.
I don't like this.
Luck Davis. Damn, that does 80k a hit.
Is this the end?
Yeah, I got 1 or 2 more good bowls.
Talon, if you accidentally go to my spot, just commit to it, honestly.
Okay.
You just gonna Anavine?
Let's
No,
begin,
like, I'd
shall
rather
we?
us, like, one of us die than, like...
Well, I think
Well, you can get
you can
3
get 3
cleaves on
people.
one side.
Yeah.
Yeah, if everyone's on the edge, the middle, there's a lot of space.
For the second half of that mechanic?
He was talking about the second half of the
There's
monster.
stone.
Just don't thing.
Ow. Dinner cards.
There! wonder if you can keep up.
Away.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse a storm. The wind answers
Okay.
my call.
Going clockwise.
Must have heard, but they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Oh, where did that colossal thing come from?
My truth!
Follow.
Not bad, not bad. But we've scarcely begun.
Keep off the... Hello. Green. Yellow. Green. Yellow.
Bear my biting wings! Still you stand. How delightful! The earth is mine to command! Pack of wolves!
Wait.
Follow.
Head.
I just feel like they showed a weird angle, but
Yeah, yeah.
Really
The
long.
amount of the arena they cover is really weird.
well, it's because the boss is never on a marker, so it's always like kind of weird, right?
Right.
Try this.
Four?
End on 4.
DPS stack.
Rotate. In. Inner cards. Yep.
Use.
LB or not?
No.
No way. Wow.
Yep.
Very dead.
That was with damage down, right?
I don't think
That's
so.
not with me having a
Will
damage.
not
I had a damage
lose.
down.
Yeah, we got a damage down during the downtime part, so like
Yup.
half of the damage down was gone by the time, and it ended before your 1 minute started.
Rings be
We
destroyed
could
and they fall below.
land if you
Oh, you hold 2 minutes? Okay, that makes sense. So do you press 1 minute as soon as you're targetable? Okay. Got it. Okay. Yeah, but then you hold 2 until 1 minute's realigned.
They moved to floating death traps. How will they fight with so little room?
Now I fight with everything I have. Prepare yourself.
Ow.
Ow.
Conga,
You know, my-
Conga.
Conga.
There's no escape.
Watch the new lists, watch the new lists.
Being able to stay on your feet. I collect all asunder.
Out, out.
To the left.
Give us.
Oh, that still hits me?
Alright, you
party, fight party.
split off. I'm taking autos. Split.
Ignore that.
Alright, group 1, please use soil.
2s.
Wait.
I mean to do that.
Yeah, no, we don't need that. Yeah.
We're good.
Now.
Now we're back. Yeah.
You'll have nowhere to stand.
And we move.
See you guys.
Oh, right. Right. Yeah.
I was on the teleporter!
I had to remember that. Yeah.
I was
what?
on the teleporter!
I thought that was like the through cleave that the tank was baiting, but no, that's the next part after the platform breaks.
If there's one thing I
Alright.
remember is that you bait the moon cleave and then move the fuck out.
Well, this is it for today. Tomorrow we're going back with re-clears. Hopefully we get back here in time and can get some fog done. Yeah, good shit honestly in P2. Now it's really going to be to study P2 and get in memory as much as possible the order of mechanics. Cause
Yeah, it's literally
having
just
to
about
get
the
through
order.
P1
Yeah.
every time to prog it, the more you prepare, the better it's going to be for P2.
Also, group 1, I humbly request you stand in my soil for the stacks. Because I had it down for the first stack, it was on your guys' platform, and then you guys just fucking bomb.
Bro, there's
like-
so much happening there. You think I can see a soil?
Yeah, it covers a good, like, half moon, quarter moon of your arena. Not half moon, quarter moon.